Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Look, I don't know why Fridays. Didn't I already just tell y'all on Monday morning how Mondays, I don't know why they seem to be a different type of day of the week, but when it comes to Friday, it's different. It's really different. Y'all. I was waiting on y'all. I was. I was waiting on y'all so much so that I had to force myself back to sleep for probably like 3 more hours. Now I slept for 3 more hours, but as soon as that alarm went off, I jumped up. I was late. Happy Friday to everybody. Good morning to Damn My Opinion. Good morning to Lawless. Good morning to Hey You. Good morning to Crazy 8. Good morning to Scorpio Ascending. Good morning, CMAC TV. Good morning, ATO Gale. Good morning to Joyce. Good. I think I got all of y'all who dare to come down here and speak, to drop down up in the chat and say hello. Well, hello. How in the hell are y'all? Y'all, we made it to Friday and I'm happy about it. July is right around the corner. The one thing that I'm looking forward to is a week from today is going to be 4th of July. No, I won't be celebrating my independence. No, I won't be celebrating my independence, but I will be sleeping in, except for coming and saying good morning to y'all. I'm gonna make sure that even on 4th of July, I'm gonna come and say good morning. Good morning, Sector Inspector. Good morning. I'm gonna make sure that I come and say good morning to y'all, even on 4th of July, y'all. So a few things have transpired, but really one of the things that make me giddy about this week that we just had. First off, I'm giddy because we made it through the work week. We made it here to Friday once more, but I'm really giddy at the fact that the beef sector continued to do what it continued to do. I've heard so many old wise tales about how the beef sector is not a beef sector. It's dead. It's dry. It's not beef sector. Well, I can honestly say that this week, I think the beef sector did what it needed to do. I'm getting very sick of one or two few individuals thinking that the beef sector only moves because of them and because they are no longer here. They are no longer here relevant. That the beef sector ain't doing what it's doing. So it does make me proud to just sit back and watch the beef sector do what it do. I have to say that I do my own part to try to make it do what it do, because I will give y'all a little breadcrumb on the community wall. I will come and I will try to tell y'all something. I will click a link to stir up some trouble. I will do whatever I can in order to make sure that it keeps running, because foolish is the soul who thinks that an entire sector of over, let's see, first let's just do the content creators. The beef sector, if I'm gonna be honest, it's comprised of about, I would say about 100 content creators. So foolish is the soul who thinks that a sector full of 100 content creators does not move unless they are involved in it. No, let's call a spade a spade. Anytime you hear a content creator saying that the beef sector is dry and it's not moving without them, it's because you feel left out, and that's okay. You feel left out because everybody's still doing what they need to do. People are still talking, people are still networking, people are still congregating, people are still laughing, people are still making the subbies happy. That's what people are still doing. Good morning, Madam of the Mist. Good morning to Chanel B. People are still doing what they need to do for the subbies and providing content. So out of a sector of 100 content creators, I think the beef sector is doing well and swell. We've always done it. I mean, I find it very interesting to say an individual who is no longer here in the beef sector as many rehab stints that she done had over there at the Praise-A-Lula, where she was gone for a year, she was gone for 2 years, she was gone for a year and a half at a time, and the beef sector continued to move. But now, because she's been channelist for all of about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, the beef sector got to stop. No, that's not how it works. And I need the beef sector to continue to show and prove. Even when you down at the damn rehab and you off of the computer, we still gonna move. We still gonna move. Even when you in the rehab trying to kick an addiction, the beef sector will still move. We will still find something to talk about. We will still be entertained about something. Even when you are away from here, trying to kick a bad habit, trying to lose weight, trying to reinvent yourself, trying to come up with the next lie, trying to do whatever, the beef sector will still move. You better hear me. We will still move. That's what we always do. If the beef sector continues to thrive and move for the 3 years that VS was off of here, many people thought the beef sector was going to die when VS was off of here for 3 years. And even in those 3 years, we still found content to talk about. And guess what? You wasn't even here to be in it. Because you was down there at the Praise-A-Lula up in the rehab. Because you was getting evicted by your mama. Because you was getting all these things happening to you. And the reason why I bring VS in is because a lot of people think that VS had created the beef sector. I disagree, but it ain't no shade to VS. But what I'm saying is, not even with people thinking that VS created the beef sector, can the beef sector stop because one person is not present. Always remember. Good morning, today. Good morning, Latasha Phillips. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. When you start feeling left out because everybody is still talking, everybody is still congregating, people are still holding panels, having shows, discussions, the subbies are still pouring into people, the subbies are still doing what they do, and you feel like everything should have just stopped, that means that you have a very huge ego to where that you think that the sun will rise and set on you. You have a huge ego to where you think the beef sector sun will rise up because you woke up that morning and will set because you took your drunk ass to bed. That ain't how it works. That's not how it go down around here. So I'm very, very grateful to the people of the beef sector for retaining and grabbing a hold of their power and getting the power right on back so that we can show around here that the sun in the beef sector didn't rise because you decide to wake up and press your live button. And the sun don't set because you decide to take your drunk ass to bed, or your high ass to bed, your deadbeat ass to bed, your wayward ass to bed, regardless of what you want to call yourself. Regardless of what you want to call yourself, you don't stop nothing. Chanel B. Chanel B, can I get into my commentary before you're trying to put people's name up in here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But she said she getting another Patreon. Tell me about it when you get the link to the Patreon. If you ain't got a link to the Patreon, then I don't want to hear it. When you have the link in your hand, Chanel B, to the Patreon, then you come and tell me. When you have that link in your possession, then you come and I want you to come to my chat and I want you to say, girl, this the link to the Patreon is right here. If you ain't got a link to give me, then what you were telling me is hearsay. Respectfully. Respectfully. Respectfully, if you ain't got a link to share with me, ma'am, then it's just hearsay. What you talking about? So yeah, you don't throw me off my message to give me some damn hearsay. Not this morning. Not this morning. But anyway, good morning, everybody. So the beef sector has still been moving regardless. And it just goes to show that one monkey don't stop no show. One monkey does not stop no show. It's going to keep moving. And while it keeps moving, let me go ahead and get to my notes. If Code is anywhere up in the clouds watching, Code, you see how I just did that really, really quick intro? You know how you be over there and your intro be an hour and a half and 2 hours for your intro? Shorten that intro down to maybe 10 minutes or less. Do that, why don't you? Get through the intro. Get to the point. Stop being up in your damn intro and people think they up in the live. Only for them to get through the intro and you say, okay, that's my intro, guys. Welcome to the morning show. Welcome to the morning show. Hey, welcome to the morning show. Absolutely not. For 2 hours? No. After the 2 hours, that's the damn intro. It's over. Then you talk about to your first docket. Your first docket? Well, what the hell you been doing for the last 2 hours? Wasting my time? If you gonna spend the first 2 hours through a damn intro and not to get to the docket, then hell, well, let me come after 2 hours. Let me get on over here after 2 hours to listen. Because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Philo. How are y'all? So yeah, I had to throw a shot at him because I got him up in my docket. But I got Code up in my docket because YouTube cameras was over there fighting with Code. And I'm trying to figure out with my docket what I want to start with this morning about my damn docket. Before he say I'm copying him and talking about a damn docket. With my agenda. Because Sir King had the agenda. I would just say with my bullet point. How about that? How you like them apples? My bullet points. Because YouTube cameras had to go over there. And she had to make some wonton soup out of a few holes. She had to get over there and make some wonton soup, some hot and sour soup. She had to squish some motherfuckers like a damn wasabi pea. She had to squish them like a damn egg roll. She had to go over there and start yelling at their asses to the point to where they was like, hold the sriracha. Good morning, Gigi. They said, YouTube cameras, you too spicy, you too hot for us, hold the sriracha. YouTube cameras said, no, fuck y'all. YouTube cameras had to go over there, room shakers, and steam a few motherfuckers like they was some edamame. YouTube camera said, you soybean ass bitch. You soybean ass bitches. You kung fu panda ass bitch. You son. You kung fu panda. You sweet and sour chicken. You General Tso's chicken. You raggedy bitch you. That's what YouTube cameras had to say. She had to go over there and get some people right on the camera. Good morning, Olivia, moderator. Like my videos, y'all. Come in if y'all haven't. Like my video. Let me go to my notes, though. Let me see where I'm about to start with y'all. I guess since I did a very honest segue up into the code and YouTube cameras, I guess I could start with them first, y'all. Damn it, lighter. Would y'all believe this a brand new lighter too? But this one of them clear plastic ones that you get at the gas station. I'm about to start cussing them out. And actually, I might go back to that gas station and demand a refund because ain't no way that lighter got to be so flaky and I just bought it. Ain't no way. But okay. So now I'm ready for y'all. So since we are on YouTube cameras, right, the lighter says on vacation. Girl, and that's the crazy thing, C-Mac TV, because that's unnecessary. For all that, I think that lighter was like $2.50. But that's probably why it was $2.50, because the shit don't work worth the damn. But so YouTube cameras did have to go in on code and resto. They disrespected her. Code. Well, let me say, okay, so I looked at Room Shakers and let me tell y'all what happened based on what I saw. Well, shout out to Room Shaker. But so Room Shaker was doing her show, which to be honest, y'all, pretty much all day yesterday, even through the night, I was listening to Room Shaker. Room Shaker, so it was Wednesday night when I went to bed and I think I woke up and Room Shaker was live. Room Shaker did a few lives throughout the night and then in the morning. And then she did a morning live that carried over into the live in which YouTube cameras got pissed the hell off. And Resto was up there on Room Shaker saying that he had gave YouTube cameras $500. YouTube camera said he ain't gave her no motherfucking $500. And she was like, don't lie on me. Don't lie about you giving me $500. He said that he did. But I think what added the insult to injury is that he sat up there and said that he gave her $500 because she said she was hungry and she needed food. Now, I think that Resto considers himself to be a troll to a certain degree, y'all. But what on earth possessed him to put a lie like that out there? Now, YouTube cameras don't be getting up on here begging people for groceries. She barely begged y'all to meet her goal. She don't beg for likes on a video. She don't beg for... That woman is too proud to beg, in my opinion. She is too proud to beg. She not out here begging for no damn groceries to where you about to give her $500. But that's what he said out of his mouth over there. So when he said that, YouTube camera was like, oh no, you lying, bitch. You lying. So YouTube cameras got up there to confront him, and she was like, you ain't never gave me no damn $500. What you talking about? I said $500 because I need some food and I was hungry. He said that he did give her $500 and he had the receipts. She said, I ain't got time for your raggedy ass to go and doctor up no damn receipts about a $500, an imaginary $500 that you never did give me. He said he do have the receipt. He about to go get it. He said he gonna put it up in the community wall post or something. From what I heard from other content creators, y'all, the only thing that he put over there up on his wall was documenting him giving her $100. Good morning, Rhonda. He gave her $100 in some kind of way. He tripled that into $500 and told that lie over there up on Room Shakers. YouTube cameras wasn't having it. They went back and forth, but for some reason or another, Code was up in the chat being the instigator and the messy ass mofo that he be. And he was up in the chat saying that Resto did give YouTube cameras $100. And I'm thinking to myself, Cole, shut your line. Cole, stop lying. Why in the hell you gonna co-sign this lie that Resto gave the $500? By that point, YouTube cameras realized that Cole was down there saying that Resto did give the $500, and she got pissed off at Cole. She already been kind of low-key mad at Cole because Cole be saying bullshit on this morning show. They be warring every morning. Y'all, I guess I get out of the war scot-free because I actually wake up a couple of hours earlier than them. But I wonder if I actually if I was actually in the morning show slot with the one that they've been warring over, if I'd be get caught up in the crossfire. But nah, because my ass wake up at 5 o'clock and then I be right here at 6 o'clock and I try to do it regularly. Thank the Lord. I don't get up in the crossfire, but I wonder because they've been warring at each other. That 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock spot is some serious, ain't it? They get each other right on together. But anyway, so Cole was typing and co-signing Resto, and then YouTube cameras got pissed off, and YouTube cameras called him Kung Fu Panda, sweet and sour chicken, chopstick, chop suey, lo mein. She would call him all that type of name. So then he got mad. He got mad and got up there up on that link. And he was trying to argue back and forth with her, y'all. And then he started talking about her African heritage. Good morning, Clicking View. Good morning, Madam of the Miss. He started talking about her African heritage and talking about, he started singing the Lion King. That's what was the kicker, because that part I ended up missing. But then Room Shaker was able to fill me in on what I missed. And he got up there singing the damn Lion King, and that's really what set YouTube cameras off. He's on the Lion King to throw shade at her African heritage. Good morning, Krista. I said good morning. Good morning, Asia. And so with the whole Lion King thing, YouTube cameras really got pissed off. She got ticked off, and she was sick of both of them. Because the nerve of them. Oh, yeah, y'all, get these likes up. Get these likes up, why don't you? Because I think YouTube cameras is like the nerve of both of y'all to be up here married to non-black women, but y'all both think y'all going to tell me something. So then, once YouTube cameras had dropped off that link, Code stayed up there and started talking about the African heritage and stuff. And this is my question to Code. And y'all know damn well that I'm the type of woman that I'm going to ask him once he start his show later on today. I'm going to ask him. For the life of me, I couldn't understand because based on what we heard, y'all, let's just think about a pie chart. Let's go back to, I would say, 5th or 6th grade math, middle school math, where they had the pie chart. If we look at a pie chart, and Code says that he is 25% black. If we look at the chart, the pie chart, and we see that it's sectioned off into 4 pieces. And 3 pieces of the pie is black. And 1 piece of the pie is yellow. Why in the hell would Cole feel comfortable disrespecting his black side, which is 3 pieces, the 75%? Why would he feel comfortable disrespecting the 75% black side to be singing the Lion King about African people? And why did he think that the chat over there at Room Shakers was going to be okay with that? Did he forget that he was over there in the Mo 3 sector? Or the Hell sector? Whatever room shaker decided to claim, she typically claimed the health sector. But then he forget that he was over there with black people for him to disrespect that 75%. And it made me think about it. I'm like, would this code really uphold his Asian side, which is only one piece of the pie, which is 25%? Does he really uphold that 25% side more than his 75% side, which is the black side? To the point to where he would blatantly disrespect all 75% of that black side that he got just to get a shot at YouTube cameras, just to get a dig at YouTube cameras. Y'all, I was perplexed. Because I'm like, you're going to ignore the entirety, the 75% of you to take a dig at this woman. Or maybe you feel like because you were speaking of the continent of Africa, then it didn't apply. But I'm thinking to myself, what? I was mind blown with that. I'm like, oh, really? Code, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Do you put that 25% of your 25% of your makeup and your DNA on a pedestal? Do you? Do you favor that 25% portion of the pie chart? Then you favor the 75% of the pie chart. What's going on, Code? Are you going through a midlife crisis? What is happening? What's really going on? Which, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask him once I get over there on this live. I'm going to ask him today. Don't worry about it. What I have to say about him over here, I'm going to ask him. Please like the video. So, yeah, either way, YouTube Cameras was pissed. She ended up doing a live where she showed the receipt showing that Resto was lying. Resto lied and did not give her no $500, but then Resto said he gave her some money, but it was missing out of her receipts. People said that it was missing out of her receipts because she blocked him first before she added him back. It was a whole big ordeal. YouTube Cameras went live on another page that she did. I think this is like a backup channel. It was her and Duke Farrow over there, and they was playing music and stuff. But then towards the mid part or end of the live, she got back into her commentary about what happened. She is not pleased with what happened. Resto is blocked. He not welcome no more. Which I don't even know how that's gonna work out, because I guess Resto didn't understand that YouTube cameras and Pizarro, they kind of good Judies on here. And I don't understand how he trying to get underneath Pizarro or get into Pizarro's good graces. But then he gonna go after her good Judy. I said, that don't make sense. Resto said that he don't hate YouTube cameras. He not upset with her and that he want to make peace. I don't know if he really want to make peace from the bottom of his heart, from the kindness of his heart, or if he want to make peace because he understand that Pizarro on YouTube cameras is good Judy's on here. I don't know if he probably tried to promise Pizarro $500, and now that YouTube cameras done came out here and said that he ain't give her no $500, if maybe he trying to backtrack on the lie that he might have told. Who knows, y'all? Who knows? Either way, that happened. That did happen. Oh, y'all. Don't you hate when you done made your coffee? Y'all, I just had to take the lid off because I gotta stir this. Don't you hate whenever you done made your coffee? This is iced coffee, but then when you drink out of the straw, all you get is nothing but the sweetener. Oh my God. Gotta stir it around. I hate getting a mouthful of sweetener. I ain't got time. I mean, it's tasty and everything, but damn. Who got time? And for anybody that's interested, when I do make my iced coffee, I use Jordan Skinny Syrup. It's on Amazon. Jordan Skinny Syrup. And it's essentially a sugar-free sweetener. Comes in a little bottle. It's like what they have at Starbucks, like what the baristas have whenever they give you a few pumps of sweetener. Caramel, hazelnut, vanilla, Irish cream, all these different flavors. But I keep the caramel one on deck. So that's why I use to sweeten my coffee, y'all. And also I wanted to let y'all know that that's also what I use to sweeten my plain Greek yogurt. You can have a bomb-ass salted caramel Greek yogurt made by yourself. If you have those sweeteners and you just put a couple of pumps of the sweetener, the caramel sweetener up in your plain Greek yogurt. It's amazing. Okay, but let me continue. I do not chew mine. No, I have a straw. I have a straw. You know, I ain't got time to be chewing my coffee. I mean, the fact that I already smoke cigarettes, I don't think I need to be chewing coffee too. Don't they say that coffee is bad for your teeth as well? It mess up the color on your teeth and all this. I can't be chewing no damn coffee and smoking cigarettes. Now I think that that's too much. That's too much. I'm going to have to pick a struggle or something. I'm going to have to pick something. So, yeah, but no, I have a straw. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you was asking because you care about me. Hopefully that's why you asked. But okay, let me get back over here to my notes. So we got YouTube camera and code and restaurant out the way. Also, I do want to tell y'all, let me see. I'm going to go to Billy Goat Rod and Lady Nika real quick, too. Good morning, Lee Pepper. So Billy Goat Rod and Lady Nika got into it, y'all. It was behind me, which I think is stupid. I don't understand why Billy Goat Rod don't get that I have already made YouTube ships and connections with these people over the course of the last 8 to 10 years, if not longer than that, and that he could come for the last year, but he don't shake nothing. I know that he wished that he was able to shake something, but he does not shake a foundation. I was over there up on Lady Nika's panel. Billy Goat Rod came and clicked the link, but let me tell y'all the story based on my knowledge. At first, I thought that Billy Goat Rod came twice up there, but no, y'all, I was mistaken. I had to go back and look at Lady Nika's live. Billy Goat Rod did not come up there twice. No, I said that initially, so that's my fault. That was my bad. What happened over there, I did end up dropping down 2 times, but it was for 2 separate occasions, let me tell you. The first occasion was because an atheist towelhead, good morning, department, an atheist towelhead came up there. And I didn't want to be on the panel. So some kind of way I thought that Billy Goat Rod might have been on the link as well, but no, it was the atheist towelhead that first came up there. I dropped down politely. Stay down. Atheist towelhead came and said what she had to say, and then she left. Then I came back. Then I was up there talking and minding my black ass business. Then Billy Goat Rod came. Again, I wasn't sure who was back there. When Lady Nika first put up her banner, I didn't know who was back there. I thought that the atheist towelhead might have been coming back. So that's why I was like, well, let me just go ahead and drop down one more time, only for it to be Billy Goat Rod. Well, as I was up in the chat, realized, oh, that's Billy Goat right there. I really don't feel like dealing with him today, so I ain't even going back up. I was like, well, that's the end of me being up here up on the link. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Storylines. Lee Pepper, everybody. Please like my video if you haven't. So I was like, well, Billy Goat right up there. I said, I'm just going to let him be up there. I don't feel like dealing with him today. Billy Goat Rock was up there for like 15, 20 minutes or so. And good morning, Gigi. And while he up there minding his business, I didn't mind, y'all. I wasn't pressed to be back. But once Billy Goat Rock said the few things that he said, he did shoot some shots at me, but then he left, and I was like, oh, well, let me go ahead and get back up here. So I got back up there, and I was talking to Lady Nika, only for Billy Goat Rock to want to come back. I didn't want no parts with Billy Goat Rock. Billy Goat Rock got upset because I was about to drop down again, but I did. I was like, now why in the hell he keep trying to come back up here just because he see me up here? I had an issue with that, and I was like, I'm about to drop. And Lady Nika said, J.Dunn, you ain't got to go nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, if we really gonna look at this whole situation for face value, what it truly is, Billy Goat Rock was jealous. Billy Goat Rock thought that he had more importance in the beef sector than he actually does. Let's just call a spade a spade. Billy Goat Rock thought that he contributes more to a show, more knowledge and history to a show in the beef sector than what he actually does. Not to mention, he wasn't just up in the beef sector, but he was on the panel of one of the OGs, just like myself, in the beef sector, and he thought that he brought more importance to the content or to the channel, and he was shown otherwise. So then he wanted to have this fit. He about to get rid of his membership, blah, blah, blah. He said he about to leave. I got down and I gave Lady Nika 10 gifted memberships just solely on the principle that the nerve of you to take your one little membership and try to hold it hostage because you ain't getting your way. And I'm really sick of these men doing all that. I'm sick of these men actually doing that and expecting people to go along with it. So his feelings was hurt. That's how he felt. He talking about because I was on a platform with him last week that I shouldn't have an issue. I can have an issue whenever I want. These men are really throwing these tantrums, and I don't get it because they have this failed thought, this false sense of security that they matter more than what they do. What I've noticed is a lot of these little men, aka minions, that were surrounding Lippy Hippie, they are shocked, wondering why in the hell they don't carry as much clout that they thought that they carried as long as Lippy Hippie was around. Once Lippy Hippie got swiped to the left, once Lippy Hippie lost the platform, once Lippy Hippie lost the channel, a Patreon, and all this, they still thought that they had the same level of value and importance. But I'm here to let you know the only reason why you had any slight value or importance was because of Lippy Hippie. Once Lippy Hippie was knocked off the board, your stock prices went down. They dropped immensely. And that goes to Billy Goat Rock, and that also goes to Lil Buckwheat. Let's speak about the prices, or the value rather. Let's say the value of having Billy Goat Rock on your panel was $26. Once Lippy Hippie was swiped off of here, the value of Billy Goat Rob went down drastically. It was $26. Now the value of Billy Goat Rob done dropped down to $16, but he just don't realize it yet. He don't realize that his value dropped by about $10 because Lippy Hippie. Once upon a time, I had to engage with Billy Goat Rob because I would be at Lippy Hippie, I would be at Lennon's, but I don't have to engage with you, and I damn sure don't have to engage with you at Lady Nika's. I can leave. He said I engaged with him at Demon Soul. I engage with him at Demon Soul whenever I feel like it, but Demon Soul know how I feel about him, and that I'll leave from over there too. She know that I'll pick up my damn New Orleans Saints wallet and I'll leave. I'll get the hell on. But good morning, everybody. But they feel like they have the same value as what they once had, and you don't. I found out that Demon Soul had her court show last night with Honest Row, and she had a few cases with the people. And she was able to broker some peace. Her and Honest Row were able to broker some peace between Billy Goat Rod and Lady Nika. One thing, yeah, Lippy Hippie, Gigi. Lippy Hippie. Life so sweet and changed. Life don't love her because she thinks she got it made. She could write up a story, incredible. Lippy Hippie be on YouTube trying to put food on the table. Like to help a man when she's down. But how can you help her when her lip is scraping on the ground? Sorry, Lippy. Patreon moved you around. Lippy Hippie. So, but anyway, off of Lippy Hippie. So it seemed like they broke a piece over there on Demon Soul, which is fine and good. But honestly, I just think that Lady Nika, she should not have, in my opinion, I don't think that she owed him all of that to bend over backwards. Trying to get him to understand how she run her platform. Because it's quite funny to me that because I didn't want to share the panel with him, he equated that to me controlling her platform. Bitch, I ain't controlling her platform. I'm controlling myself. Instead of me staying up there to lose control of myself, I'm going to control myself and get the hell down. That's what I'm going to do. Ain't it funny how if I stay on somebody's platform and I yell, cuss, and fuss with them, they say I'm controlling it. But then if I decide to excuse myself and just leave, they say I'm controlling the panel on the platform then too. Well, bitch, which one is it? I think you're mad because Lady Nika no longer has me to where I can't be on the platform, and that's your damn problem. But bitch, I was on that platform before you ever showed up. Billy Goat Rob, you just happened to show up once upon a time when me and Lady Nika was on the outs. But that wasn't our first time being on the outs. So anyway, they got over that. But next time, Lady Nika, don't chase that fool around. No, because you ain't do nothing wrong. You didn't. That fool want to go platform to platform talking about you. You better get up on your own live and wear his ass out, just like you wore me out once upon a time, just like you wore our chat rep once upon a time. When it was me and chat rep had done rubbed you the wrong way, you ain't follow us around YouTube, chasing us from platform to platform, trying to broker some peace. No, you ain't do that. You got on your live, press your live button, and you wore our asses the hell out individually. You wear his ass the hell out, because who in the hell is he but a smelly billy goat? Now let me get to the crux part. The crux part. But either way, they made peace. But Lady Nika, don't chase him around like that, please. Don't do that no more, please. Okay. So this right here is called Get Ready With Me. Lil Buckwheat got packed up. Because Lil Buckwheat did get packed up. So what happened was Envy. The man Envy. The one that is the eliminator. The one that's a multi-sector troll. Some people don't know if he black or white. He said he black, but some people say he white. It depends on who you're talking to. I done heard mixed reviews. And mixed talks about whether or not he black or white. But either way, what if he black, if he white, that don't matter. What matters is he had a live last night. And Lil Buckwheat was over there. Oh, speaking of Lil Buckwheat, because I made sure that I was ready for y'all this morning. I provided y'all with a visual about Lil Buckwheat. Sorry it took me so long to get to the point. But at least it didn't take me 2 hours to get through my intro. I got through my intro pretty quickly. But Lil Buckwheat was over there at Envy's. Lil Buckwheat was talking all that raggedy shit up in Envy's chat. The people up on the panel were saying stuff. Lil Buckwheat ended up clicking the link to get up there with Envy. Ain't this him, y'all? Y'all can't tell me this ain't him. The way he be running through here trying to pack somebody up. I packed that bitch up, Cali style. Oh, Big Cali, I packed that bitch up from the Bay Area. The Bay Area, I packed that bitch up. Y'all can't tell me. But anyway, so the lady Shakima got up there on Envy's link and challenged Lil Buckwheat. They got the arguing back and forth. I don't know what he was thinking. Arguing with her. He didn't even know who he was fighting with, but he was just trying to fight a woman like what he typically do, y'all. And Shakima pulled up on that fool. Pulled up. She pulled up with some dudes. And she also was fussing and letting him know that she up in Cali. She right over there where he at. She pulled up with some dudes and she let him know that she got nephews his age. She also let him know that she knows people who are affiliated with the gangs and stuff over there. She pulled up and she turned on the camera to show her location. She was at like a food mart or some like shopping center plaza, and she let him see where she was, and he dropped off the link. He was talking all that big badass stuff though towards her up until she showed where she was at. He started trying to call her all types of fat and everything, and she said she 5'10". She said that she thin. She ain't fat at all. She said that she loved to fight dudes. She said she loved to beat up a dude like him. Now, once she showed her location, though, then that fool started backpedaling and pussy popping. How many times have we seen Lil Buckwheat running around, and he is always claiming Oakland. He stay claiming Oakland, and specifically told me I had to do my due diligence. So let me go ahead and bring my screen up about the East Palo Alto, about what Lil Buckwheat said. Because I don't even know why Lil Buckwheat always talking about the damn East Palo Alto. But Shakima was over there by Oakland. He claiming East Palo Alto. Let me go ahead and take Lil Buckwheat photograph down. This is the map, y'all. This is the map in Google. And I was like, Shakima had pulled up on that motherfucker. She said she was right there in Oakland. He said that he went up in Oakland. He talked about it. He wasn't here there. He changed his location where he lived, all this. But according to Google, y'all, East Palo Alto and Oakland, it's a 32-minute drive. When that woman pulled up and showed her location where she was at, Buckwheat was only 32 minutes away. 31.1 miles away, and he wouldn't show up. She said show up. He said he not gonna show up to fight no bitch. She said that she got dudes with her, told him to show up. He said that he'll show up to her tomorrow, which is today. He said he gonna show up today. He said he ain't gonna fight no bitch. She said, I got dudes with me. Come and figure out who I got with me. He didn't want to show up. He wanted to put it off for another day. Then he said that he wasn't up in the area. Then he said he didn't live there. He said he moved last week. He had all these excuses. Well, I moved last week. Big County, I moved last week. What? You moved last week? Oh, really? Please like my video. Y'all, as much as he repped this East Palo Alto, and he always seemed to rep it, y'all, something else had intrigued me. Not only the distance, which is why I got this visual right here for y'all to see, but what also intrigued my curiosity was here. Right here. I needed to see about this East Palo Alto. Y'all, this man act like he just from the slums and he this, that, and the third. And I heard Shakima really getting up in his ass talking about the fact that over there, good morning, Robin moderator. Good morning, everybody. I heard Shakima talking about the fact that East Palo Alto is full of Hispanics and Latinos. And I was like, well, let me look and see. Shakima was right. She know the area. She was right there down the street from that motherfucker's house. When I looked this up and I was reading the stats, it said in East Palo Alto, California, the Black African American population has significantly decreased over time. While it was once the majority in the 1980s and the 1990s, comprising over 40% of the population, it is now a much smaller minority. Current estimates place the Black or African American population at around 12 to 13%. The Hispanic or Latino population has become the largest demographic group in East Palo Alto. So I don't understand why he always jumping up on a panel repping East Palo Alto. I always talk about a damn EPA this and an EPA that. Like he really repping something. It's like you over there with damn Sour Patch now. You over there with the Sour Patches and the Baby Mama Brinas. That's who you over there with, but then you always want to rap something, but once Shakima showed up, then you got scared and you ran. Like, what are we talking about? Then Lil Buckwheat stayed talking about his daddy and what his daddy could do, y'all. Let me go. He over there with Baby Mama Brina, damn Sour Patcher. Who else he over there with? Well, let me put him back up here because I'm sick of it. Then put me back up in the screen too. Okay. So we got Lil Buckwheat back up here now. I'm sick of this damn lighter. Lil Buckwheat, you messing with my lighter. Hold on, y'all. Lil Buckwheat messed with my lighter. But anyway, so let me go ahead and get back on it. So one of the things that I want y'all to take note of, because Lil Buckwheat, y'all remember when he got pissed off with Grown Folks TV and Mayor of Detroit and them, and he brought his daddy up on the link? Y'all remember Lil Buckwheat daddy had showed up on the link to cuss and fuss with Mayor of Detroit and fuss with Glitter Boots over there up on Code. C-Mac said at this point, I'd like to see we're on the stove. C-Mac, I'm right here in my laptop. The stove over there up in the kitchen. Damn. But okay. But so he was fussing with Glitter Boots and them over there, and he brought his daddy to jump on them. But I'm tired of him bringing his daddy trying to threaten people, y'all. Because let's take his stories for what they really are, and I believe that they are, in fact, stories. Because riddle me this, y'all. If his daddy was such this force to be reckoned with, what these old ass men on the internet need to be afraid of his daddy, then why in the hell was his mama over there getting beat the hell up? Remember, Lil Buckwheat, he came over here, he was bragging about the fact that he had only been arrested, which was a lie. He said he had only been arrested for beating up this man, beating up his stepdaddy, because he said the stepdaddy had hit his mama, right? Now, how in the hell you a young boy, a young little buckwheat boy, and your mama over there getting beat the hell up by your stepdaddy, and your actual daddy didn't step in and do shit about it? So your mama over there getting beat up by your stepdaddy in front of you for years, let you tell it, and your daddy didn't jump in at all. But now you want us to believe that your daddy is this big bad person where he about to go travel all across the United States to beat up the old men that you don't like, or the old men in the beef sector, the old men in the black sector, the old men in the Mo 3 sector, the old men in the Umar sector. Your daddy about to go beat up all these men, but your daddy wouldn't even drive across town to go beat up your damn stepdaddy, and he was beating your mama ass. Your daddy wouldn't even come and take that charge. Good morning, Room Shaker. Your daddy wouldn't even come and take that charge to where you should have let your daddy come and beat up the stepdaddy so that he could take that charge. Then you wouldn't have to worry about no charge on your record. But you mean to tell me your daddy do all this except for protect your mama? Your daddy do all this except for protect your mama, so he left your little raggedy ass to protect your mama, and now you got a charge. Now you got a criminal record. But you stay getting on here trying to talk about somebody else's criminal record. Really, Lil Buckwheat. I wish you would stop bringing your daddy into the fray, because your daddy is a piece of shit, and he a piece of work. The fact that your mama was getting beat up and he ain't do shit about it, but left you to do what he should have did. Now, while Shakima was jumping on him over there at Envy's, though, he made it a point to say that he don't fight females. He made excuses that he was copping pleas because he was scared once she showed her location. He said he don't fight no female. He said that Shakima came over there bothering him. He said, why in the hell is this female coming over there bothering him and he don't even know who she is? Well, the same reason your raggedy, stupid ass came over here bothering me and I ain't know who you were. You say you don't fight no female, You don't pull up to no female. You ain't gonna show up to fight the female, but you done threatened to come to Atlanta many times about me. Not that you don't fight females, or you just don't want to fight that female. About how you don't know. Well, you don't have to know. I mean, hell, I ain't know shit about you, but you came over here fucking with me. You came over here trying to bother me, Lil Buckwheat, and I don't know you. Even outside of him saying that he don't deal with no female, he don't fight no female. He also, let's see. Well, actually, I think I got a clip that I could share with y'all. Let me see where my clip said. Y'all, let me get my screen here. Yeah, I know she had dudes up in the background. It was definitely dudes over there. It was definitely dudes over there. He just over there lying. But she had dudes with him, that's for sure. So let's see which one of these. It is this one. And actually, before I do that, let me do cancel. Let's go here. Let's let Lil Buckwheat rest for a little bit, please. Like the video if you haven't. Let's put my disclaimer up. Let's go back over here. Let's listen, shall we?
I keep trying to explain to them, you a grown ass man. You don't need nobody to tell you what and how to act.
I gotta address somebody in the chat, but these people,
snap. Hey,
look, these people talking, this same person talking that they claim that people are about to make content about. See, these people don't understand. They're about to make me content and do reviews and all that weird shit. But what they don't understand is all they're gonna do is promote me standing in the paint against 4 people, 3 people, 5 people. That's all that's going.
Now he said these people about to make him content. Bitch, didn't you come over here with your raggedy little buckwheat ass? Didn't you come over here bothering me so that you could make me content, you stupid hoe? Didn't you come over here trying to make me content? Trying to bother me? Didn't I have to stand in the paint and go against 5, 6, 7 of y'all, including Lippy Hippie? But now you done bothered too many people, and now you got a whole bunch of people up on your damn head. Meanwhile, Shakima pulled up right there at the Save-A-Lot over there up in damn Oakland and said, bring your little dusty, raggedy ass on up out there to fight, and you refused to come out. You said you would see her tomorrow. You said that you don't want to fight her at that particular time. But what's even more disturbing about it all? What's even more disturbing is that you don't want to fight this woman. This woman said, show up. She got her goons with her. She said, come on outside. You didn't want to fight. But then you was waiting on a woman to come and save you. Because again, Lippy Hippie used to be able to save you. But now that she done been wiped out, she can't save you. But y'all, take a look at this next. Take a look at this. Here we go.
Diva, hold on. Yeah, I know you're on mute, but I needed to figure out her content creation channel because it's a small world here in the Bay Area, and I see her like you never know who she can know. She fuck around, talk all that shit to me today on that panel, fuck around and know my cousin, know somebody, or I know her people. That shit, that shit get a little deep. It get a little tricky, you feel me? So
now he wanted to Diva, but I thought just last week he was ready to go to New Orleans to fight Ken. But now he wanted with Diva saying that he's scared because he don't know who all she know, and she might fuck around and know one of his cousins or something. Let's listen to it again.
because it's a small world here in the Bay Area, and I see her like you never know who she can know. She fuck around, talk all that shit to me today on that panel. Fuck around and know my cousin, know somebody, or I know her people. That shit, that shit get a little deep. It get a little tricky. You feel me? So
she got people that's gonna.
So why is he worried about who she know? Not him, not all of this threatening that he done across everybody. Not all of this that he done and he done said. But now he worried about who she know. He's scared now. But I thought you was just ready to go all the way to New Orleans to get Kenola. Now all I heard was that you was over there trying to suckle underneath Diva Tomboyish looking for some help. You wanted Diva Tomboyish to give you the YouTube channel for her so that you could go scope her out and size her up so that you could see who she knew. Because you over there scared like a little bitch, Lil Buckwheat. That's what I saw. Now, is that what y'all saw? And good morning, Face y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, JL, Black Pearl, Latasha Phillips, everybody else. He wanted Diva Tomboyish to protect them. And y'all, when Diva was over there actually offering him some protection, y'all, I promise you, the main thing that I heard was this right here. This is what I heard. What I heard when he worried about who she know and what she got going on and everything, this is what I heard. Let's do it in chronological order.
she fuck around, talk all that shit to me today on that panel. Fuck around and know my cousin, know somebody, or I know her people. That shit, that shit get a little deep. It get a little tricky. You feel me? So
she got people.
Not you going to get Diva Tomboyish because you worried, Lil Buckwheat. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. No, you know everybody. You know people up in Atlanta that's supposed to have been whooped my ass 3 months ago. You know people up in New Orleans that about to whoop Ken ass. You know people over there where you stay that's gonna whoop Ken brother ass. You know everybody's about to whoop everybody else's ass. Yeah, he hit the link, Fates. It first started over there on Envy, so you'll have to give Envy a click and a view from his live last night to see where it all started popping off. Then Lil Buckwheat was so scared that he persisted to go from link to link, channel to channel, complaining and crying about this. Complaining. No, Diva is not over there by Lil Buckwheat, but Diva says she could be anywhere. She said she could be anywhere, but what she was saying was that I guess it's a little bit of black sector business. It seemed like she feel a sense of betrayal with Shakima because I don't know if y'all know the history of Shakima, but Shakima and Diva used to be thick as thieves, at least from my observation. I knew of Shakima a couple of years ago because my first live that I ever watched of Shakima's was when Shakima had pulled up in California, believe it or not, pulled up to this lady's house. That lady is called R.E. Actually, let me take Lil Buckwheat down for a minute. Let him go get him some apple juice. Go get him some oatmeal. Go ahead and run and get you some oatmeal, some apple juice this morning, Lil Buckwheat. Go ahead. So Shakima pulled up on the lady R.E., which rest in peace, R.E. I believe she passed away, y'all, even though people said she didn't pass away. But y'all, I'm going to respect it and say that she did because I don't know. But she pulled up over there, RE, ready to box. And please like the video if y'all haven't. Go ahead and like the video. She pulled up over there ready to box. It was a whole thing because Shakima was live when she pulled up. That was my first live ever tuning in for Shakima. I remember her pulling up the REs because people were sharing it. And then I remember going to RE's channel to check to see what happened afterwards. But long story short, when Shakima did pull up, RE's son intercepted it. RE sent her sons out there, and her sons, RE's sons are the same age or around the same age as Shakima. Good morning, Cat with the chats, and Free Thinker, and everybody. Good morning, Kim. He was out his body. But so her sons went there to intercept and was like, look, you know, our mama ain't trying to fight nobody. We don't need you over here trying to fight our mama. We ain't trying to jump in, all this kind of stuff. They ended up squashing it, piecing it up, and they sent Shakima on. The sons was like, you know, our mama, she was just talking stuff, but we'll talk to her, that type of thing. So then Shakima left. That was my first time ever seeing Shakima pull up. Well, at that time, I think Shakima was a part of the Wolf Pack or something, because Shakima and Diva Tomboyish, they had like a YouTube ship or something. Another reason how I know that Shakima and Diva had a YouTube ship is because most people don't realize it, but Shakima is the one that they kept connecting to MBK. Y'all remember last year when MBK came and they kept talking about MBK had cheated on his wife and went to a hotel and all this? They was trying to mix Shakima up in that, which I don't know what to be true. But what I do remember is that Diva had came live in defense of Shakima, and Diva was like, stop putting Shakima up in this stuff. Shakima is not up on here. She done took a breakup off of YouTube, so stop bringing her up into this mess and put her in connection with this man. So this time last year, Diva had Shakima's back and was like, hey, y'all need to stop bringing her up. Good morning, right to be told. However, now let's fast forward to 2025, and now Diva is ready to turn on Shakima because Diva feel like Shakima done jumped Lil Buckwheat. Oh, Lil Buckwheat just got back from his apple juice and his oatmeal. So Diva feel like Shakima was trying to jump Lil Buckwheat with Grown Folks TV and Mayor of Detroit. So I think because Shakima got into this situation, Diva feels slighted because Diva feel like Shakima done picked the side of Grown Folks TV now to help jump on Lil Buckwheat. And Diva said that Lil Buckwheat is the same age as her sons, or could be the same age as her sons, and she not trying to let people jump on him. And she said that she ready to pop out and get active about any woman that's trying to come at him. She said that she'll be there to fight the bitches for Lil Buckwheat. She said that Lil Buckwheat don't bother nobody. And y'all, I was looking around in disbelief. I was like, what? He don't bother nobody? I know damn well I didn't even know who the motherfucker the fool was, and he came over here bothering me, but he don't bother women. He don't. But then I had to remember that she's saying that he don't bother Shakima. I'm hoping that's what she said. Because I can tell you one thing, Diva, he bothered me and I didn't bother him. He bothered pretty much most of the women over here up in the beef sector, and the women weren't bothering him because he came over here. Good morning, VA Sagittarius. Good morning, Danny Glover. Please like the video, y'all. But either way, so at this particular point, I think it's safe to say that Diva feels some type of way about Shakima coming at Lil Buckwheat. I don't know if she was trying to offer her services to Lil Buckwheat, like giving Lil Buckwheat information about Shakima, or trying to assist Lil Buckwheat in any way that she can. I don't know if she's gonna try to help Lil Buckwheat. I don't know, but I just know that she was saying that she gonna try to help him. So he was definitely crying. and he was swinging from her teeth over there up on the panel last night because he was so scared and so nervous. But again, this is him doing his dirt and then having to hide behind a woman, just like he used to hide behind Lippy Hippie. He hid behind Lippy Hippie for the longest until Lippy Hippie had got swiped on up off of here, had to swipe her to the left. Now he can't hide behind little Hippie and hang off her teeth. So now he trying to do all that with Diva. I hope that Diva asks around and actually pay attention, because Lil Buckwheat is far from innocent. He done messed with a lot of women up on here, especially around these parts. And that's the reason why women have formed the opinion about him that we have. Kim, I don't even believe that Lil Buckwheat gonna bother you like that. I don't believe that he gonna bother you like that, because when I saw him duck and dodge that lady yesterday, even though she was right there up in his vicinity. Again, for those of y'all that came late, I actually showed the coordinates. Let me go ahead and present one more time. Let's go over here for the coordinates. I presented the coordinates to y'all. And let me make sure that I take Lil Buckwheat down. It's the coordinates. So he only 32 minutes away from Shakima, but he was ducking, dodging, scared. Talk about he ain't gonna show up until the next day. He said it's getting nighttime outside. He afraid of the dark. He said he ain't about to try to get up in his car to go. He said his mama had already left up in the car, and so he got to wait for his mama to get back for him to be able to get the car to go over there and pull up where she at. He said for her to drop her location and drop the addy, but he wouldn't drop his or drop the addy. Then he said that he don't even go and meet no bitches. He don't fight no bitch. He said that he wasn't going to do nothing. He said to check back with him today, because he said this morning he going to make sure that he wake up and drop his mama off at work so that he could have the car all day. And while he have her car all day, then if Shakima come back around and say, hey, meet me over here, then he gonna already have his mama car because he done dropped her off at work this morning. Then he could drive on over there and meet her to get his ass whooped. Right to be told, he lived with his mama. I don't know if they share the same car. I'm just using that as one of the countless excuses that he made up in that moment, because it seemed like he was pulling all the excuses out the crack of his ass. He didn't have a ride to get over there. His mama had the car. Where it's about to be dark outside. Where he lost his bus pass. Where he didn't have no money to pay for his damn Uber trip. He had every excuse in the book on why he couldn't go over there to the food mart, the Food Lion, save a lot to go meet this woman for the pull-up. That woman came all the way, and he could not meet with her. It happened at Envy's. Go to Envy's live from last night, right to be told. And good morning, DC Kool-Aid moderator. It happened at Envy, so you will have to go to Envy's to see that interaction. But he had every excuse in the book. That lady was up on that link, turned on her camera, showed her location, showed where she was, and she stayed up there for about a half hour, maybe even close to an hour. Vic was over there. Thank you, Dr. Nikki. Thank you, Dr. Nikki, moderator. Vic was over there. Dr. Nikki is trying to get me with these goals, y'all. Get these goals up. Dr. Nikki said, let's get to these goals. Where the lemonade? What a lemonade? Hey, what a lemonade? Hey. But Dr. Nikki, yesterday, Shakima showed up over there at East Palo Alto, Oakland, and she said, what a little buckwheat at, hey, what a little buckwheat at, hey, what a little buckwheat at, hey, what a buckwheat at. And he was over there hiding underneath his mama bed. Y'all know when Home Alone had did all that dirt to them two robbers, and then once the robbers had showed up at his house and knocked up on the door, And he hurried up and was hiding underneath the bed. He was hiding under the bed, breathing hard, like he was scared. He was scared. That's what Buckwheat was doing yesterday. And just imagine him over there in the damn California hiding underneath the bed. And Shakima is like, bring your ass out. Come over here to the Save-A-Lot. She said, bring your ass over here to the Save-A-Lot because I got my homeboys with me. I got my nephews with me. I got my homeboys with me. I got my brothers with me. We all here. Come on out. He wasn't coming out though, y'all. Good morning, meanwhile. Good morning, Black Pearl and everybody. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all the coordinates though, so y'all can see. She was right there, but he had every excuse on not to meet her. So I'm pretty sure this morning or today, he probably going to act Billy Badass and be like, oh yeah, I'm about to meet you. Come meet me and this, that, and the third. He going to be ready to meet her to fight today after she done already left. It's crazy to me the things that people do. But yeah, this is the coordinates. Again, just to go through my receipts, I also did show y'all that this is where he is. This is set he claimed up in California, East Palo Alto. And they said that it's only 12 to 13% African American population. It's mostly Latina and Hispanic. So he needs to stop trying to rep his set and all this kind of stuff. He needs to stop trying to rep his set and what he about to do to somebody, unless he gonna get Jorge and them to help him fight Shakima and the men that she had. He about to go get Jorge. He about to go get Jesus and Manuela to come help him fight somebody. Thank you, Right to Be Told. I appreciate you helping me towards my goal. Girl, I'm happy you was able to wake up with a laugh. That's great. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Yes, Manuela. This what he was trying to get all of his homies to go help. Because he was ready to pack somebody up. Even over there up on Laurie's. Good morning, Miss Ray X. Even over there up on Laurie's. On Laurie's, he would talk about he didn't get packed up by that he didn't get packed up by Shakima. Because if he had got packed up by Shakima, then he would have had to be beat up or be touched. He said, because he didn't get beat up, he didn't get packed up. And I'm thinking to myself, fool, I done watched you for the last 2 or 3 months run around here talk about you done packed everybody else up and you ain't showed up, you ain't touched nobody, you ain't did nothing. But now that Shakima actually showed up and you were scared to show up there with her and her homeboys, then now you say you didn't get packed up. You did get packed up, bitch. You got packed up, you got stamped, you got stamped, you got signed, sealed, delivered. Shakima said, I'm yours. And you ain't want to show up to get the package. You ain't want to show up to get the package. So yes, that's what happened. And I hope that y'all missed it. Honestly, y'all, we need to stop sleeping on Envy because I didn't even think that Envy would have such a great life. I wasn't even at Envy Live, to be honest. I think I was over there at Demon Soul Live. And then somebody sent me a comment and said, get over there to Envy's. I said, what? I said, let me get on over there to Envy's then. What's going on over here? And when I got over there, y'all, that's when I saw Shakima was over there and she was ready. And she had her people with her. She had her people. She was ready to fight. She was ready to do whatever it took. But we were scared. He was crying. But we was crying, y'all. But we was crying. So that's what happened. And it's what it is. But either way, y'all like my video. Contribute to my goal, please. You know, one last thing that I want to touch on, and then I'll call it with y'all. My last thing happened at ODS's in the wee hours of the night. Y'all need to catch ODS if y'all haven't, because ODS had a whole love connection happen on his channel, y'all. Just so happened I had went to bed earlier yesterday, and so I was up at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and ODS was doing a late night StreamYard. Y'all know over there in the Umar sector, the lady named Verla. It's the lady named Verla over there at the Umar sector, y'all. Some kind of way, Big Man TV was up in ODS chat typing. And I think him and Verla started flirting up in the chat, y'all. Big Man TV and Verla from the Umar sector. So they got the flirting. Big Man clicked the link so that he could get up there and flex. He said that he was single and ready to mingle. He said he was just a bachelor looking for a partner, somebody who knows how to ride without even falling off. He put down his Mac game and all this kind of stuff. And Verla ended up hitting the damn link. Verla hit the link and she said that Big Man is cute and funny and she been watching him for a while. And she digging his smile. They both got up there. They bonded with each other about both of them living in Chicago, the Chicago area. They both talk about the Navy Pier and some other places where they don't win, about the amusement places that they could go. They was bonding about fruit snacks. What fruit snacks was their favorite? Do they prefer the Welch's or do they prefer the off-brand, the Kroger one? Is the fruit snack you like, or do you like a gummy bear? They was talking about all this stuff. They was talking about they don't have no car. She said that she got kids, but her kids grown. Big Man said that that's fine. Big Man said that he loved him an older woman. She said that she 10 years older than Big Man. She 10 years older than Big Man, and she was like, she like a younger dude. Long story short, ODS hooked them up. Y'all, they about to have a date. They about to have a date, y'all. She excited to go on her date with Big Man. I promise, Olivia, go watch it. Now, that's one thing. I don't get on here and lie about my recap. She said that where she at, based on where Big Man want to meet her, which is downtown Chicago, she said that's about a 2.5 hour ride for her. She said she'll take the Greyhound down there for Big Man to take her out. They both agreed that they will go Dutch on their date. That they're gonna go Dutch. He gonna treat her around, and then he said, well, if she gotta come to 2 hours, then she could probably come to his house. They was asking Big Man if Big Man lived with his mama. Big Man had to correct their asses and let them know that his mama is gone on the glory. He said his mama ain't around to take care of him no more. He said he a grown man. He said he a grown man. His mama is not around. She is in heaven. And he said that he could bring him some company. He could bring him a woman to his house. They tried to flex on Big Man, tried to make that woman think that Big Man ain't have no job. Big Man said he do got a job. He said that he was on his lunch break while he was up there up on the link. ODS said, what's your job? Big Man said his job is YouTube. I'm like, how the hell you on lunch break for your job at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning? And your job is YouTube. Okay. Anyway, they exchanged emails, and Big Man was supposed to be emailing her late last night. As soon as ODS ended that live, Big Man said he was about to hit her up in the email. Now, Big Man almost ruined his chances with her because Big Man was still trying to flirt with all of these other women up in the chat, including Laurie. I think Laurie is a cock blocker because Laurie was up in the chat acting like she want to give Big Man a time of day, knowing damn well that she wasn't trying to give big man no time of day until not all of them seeing big man over there with Verla flirting and stuff. Not all of these raggedy women coming out the woodwork trying to flirt. Trying to flirt and give big man the time of day. Hell no. For the last 8-9 years, y'all didn't want to get that man no time of day. Now that he over there with Verla, trying to be happy, about to send her email and get her phone number. Then now y'all want to act like y'all want him. Y'all don't want him. Let him be. Good morning, Samba Queen. Girl, yeah, Laurie. Girl, yeah. Y'all don't be shocked if Sassy don't come out of her sabbatical hiding. Sassy still been hiding since Lent, but don't be shocked if Sassy don't come on up out here now. Now the big man done found Verla. Because you know Sassy gonna try to come and reclaim her spot and everything. I'm thinking to myself, oh y'all make believe women need to stand down. All y'all make believe women that done led this man on for the last 5-6 years need to stand the fuck down. Verla ain't trying to lead him on, and Verla live in the Chicago area where he lives, so they can actually meet up this weekend. They can meet up this weekend and go to the yogurt shop or something. Go get a fruit snack. So y'all need to take your cock blocking hating asses on somewhere because y'all don't want that man, so let him be. But anyway, big man was trying to flirt with some of the people up in the chat, and Verla wasn't feeling it. Verla was like, you gonna have to get this mess together. She said she ain't got time to waste. She said she 50 years old. She said she ain't got time to waste if big man about to be about these games. Big man said that he ain't about these games. He said that he trying to be for real, but then he still losing, don't got his eye on the prize. So all I know is that ODS was hurrying up trying to end the live and get them off of there before big man ended up fucking up his own chances with Verla. And ODS told big man that big man need to go ahead and email Verla and make it up to her in his email that he gonna send her to go ahead and let her know his feelings. I think ODS is trying to be like a relationship counselor to them or something, kind of like Dr. Phil or something. So big man got him a girlfriend currently if he don't fuck it up. But he was about to fuck it up last night. And I'm like, big man, how in the hell you gonna finally get you a girlfriend on here and fuck it up? Big man had a nerve to say in front of Verla that he like big girls, and this one big girl up on YouTube that he got a crush on, and he would talk about damn Brianna. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell you about to bring it? But he said it's a big girl he got a crush on, but she got a man. Well, if she got a man, why the hell you telling Verla about her? Brianna ain't telling you. Why in the hell you letting Verla, who is your new person, to be telling her about Brianna and your crush on Brianna, but Brianna got a man? What? So either way, big man got a lot of cleaning up to do because he was starting to make a mess on his own opportunity. My hope is that he sent her a nice little email today. He might need to write her a little poem. He always over here bragging about how he a rapper and things like that. So he could take one of them raps, turn it into a poem, send it to her, and he gonna have to smooth all this out because he started messing up towards the end of the live. But if y'all want to see big man make a real love connection, I mean a real love connection with Verla, go to ODS live from last night. So now with that piece of information, I think I done told y'all everything that I saw. I think I have. Y'all, if big man and Verla hit it off, then that's going to be an interesting little merge within the beef sector and the Umar sector. Because Verla is the Umar sector. That's their person over there. Big man over here with us. If them two get together and have a true love connection, that's going to be crazy. Oh, let me see what Gizmo said. I'm from the black sector. Diva is upset with Kima because she went and dropped someone from her show. Diva left one another. Diva left one another and they parted ways. Okay, I could tell they was on the outs, but I didn't know what the reason was. Simba Queen said Verla messes everything up with her suitors. None of them is ever good enough. Well, this time it wasn't Verla that was messing up Simba Queen. It was Big Man. Big Man trying to entertain all these thoughts that didn't want to give him the time of day 2 days ago. Now that Verla trying to get him the time of day, then everybody want to flirt and act like they like him. And that's what I don't like. Leave Big Man alone and let him see what this lady could do. Hell, they up in the same area. Let them see what the hell they could do. That's all I'm seeing, y'all. That's all I'm seeing. But yeah, well, I think I gave y'all a good little show this morning. I do appreciate the people who came and donated to my goal, y'all. Thank you so much to Dr. Nikki, as always, for donating to my goal. You are a great one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Right to Be Told, for donating to my goal. Thank you so much. Oh, I know Kima done pulled up on a lot of the people. I thought when Kima had pulled up on RE. That's why I was like, Lil Buckwheat need to stop messing with her because, no, she will come over there. She'll show up at your house. So I already know. But Buckwheat gonna have to learn the hard way. Sometimes you could try to tell Buckwheat something, but Buckwheat is hell bent on being on a damn dummy mission. He hell bent on doing anything for a pickle or a nickel. He hell bent on doing anything for $1. He hell bent on it. So sometimes you just gotta let Buckwheat do what he do. But either way, y'all, well, thank y'all so much for joining me. I guess we have come to the end of the road, y'all. It's Friday. I'll probably see y'all sometime later today. Definitely this weekend, I'll probably come on and keep y'all up to speed on whatever I done saw, what I done heard. But either way, like the video. If you came in late, please catch the replay. Share the video if you have sharing capabilities. And thank you again to the people who donated to my goal. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. And y'all have a great Friday. Bye.